Stewardship leaders, I want to give you a quick intro into the stewardship ministry by going over our ministry overview packet. Now I'm going to start here with our vision statement. Our vision statement says that we want to help people develop an intimate relationship with the Lord by stewarding their time, their talent, and their treasure. So first and foremost, we're all about people. We want to honor people no matter where they're coming in from, whether it's a freedom issue, a marriage issue. We're going to specialize in financial stewardship and identity stewardship and principles of managing what God has entrusted to us. But we love people, so we're all about people developing an intimate relationship with God. Our heart is that people would be drawn towards the Lord, that we would share the Word, that we would introduce people to Jesus Christ. We want to honor God by drawing people towards Him. So we're all about people developing a relationship with God by stewarding their time, their talent, and their treasure. So we're actually teaching on the management, the stewardship of time, talent, treasure, and a number of other topics. But when I say stewardship, what we're saying is that God owns everything and that we are managers. And if God owns everything, then the only way that we can truly manage well is to be in relationship with Him, to talk to Him daily, to build relationship and say, God, I have this time. What do you want me to do with it? I have this talent. Lord, you've given me the ability to speak or to sing or to calculate numbers. God, what are you calling me to do with this talent that you've given to me? Lord, you've given me treasure. God, how much do you want me to live on? How much do you want me to give, save, spend? Our role is to submit it back to the Lord. And if we steward consistently over time, we build relationship with God. And that's the vision, to help people build an intimate relationship with God by stewarding. If we can teach people that God owns everything and that we're just managers, then they go back to the Lord in prayer. Back to the Lord in prayer. And that constant conversation with God builds an intimate relationship. And that's how we fulfill the goal of stewardship ministry here at Gateway Church. So our heart is to serve the whole congregation. We actually go through the struggling, the stable, the solid, and the surplus. We want to make sure that our ministry is broad enough to serve each person. We don't want people thinking that, oh, stewardship, that's for people who are struggling. I don't need to go to that. Stewardship, that's for the rich, right? That's where they ask for money to build a building. No, that's not the heart of the stewardship ministry. Our ministry is a discipleship ministry where we teach people God's Word, we disciple them, we grow them, and as they become more mature, they build that deeper relationship with the Lord. And so we want to do that at every season of life, whether you're struggling financially, whether you're struggling in your identity, to all the way to the place where you've got a surplus. You've managed well, and now you're asking God, what do I do with all that you've entrusted to me? Jesus said, if you've been faithful with a little, you can be trusted with more. Our heart is that we can give our people a little and they can be entrusted with more. The talents and strengths and spiritual gifts that God has put inside of you, if you're faithful with those, He will entrust you with more. That's the heart that we as stewardship leaders want to share with the congregation and with the people that we interact with.